Hi, my name is Micheal Ogunbe and I work as the Chief Operating Officer at Gracesoft Technologies. And I'm here with Arome Ibrahim. Let me allow him introduce
Thank
himself.
you. So hi guys, my name is Arome Ibrahim. I am the Executive Director of Immersive Tech Africa, and I'm having this amazing interview with my good friend Michael.
Yeah. So basically, we just want to talk about the future of XR, right, in Africa, and what we are currently doing as individuals and as companies to, ensure that we are rightly positioned, right, for the wave, right, the XR wave, right. So currently, we, as Gracesoft is also like a partner in this XR Launchpad. What's the idea around the XR Launchpad?
So I think 2 years ago, around 2021 if I'm correct, we started off with a startup called Express Immersive, and we noticed that even though we had the knowledge of XR, it was not everybody that was aware of it.
Yeah.
So together with my friend Zooks and the team, we said why not just have a Saturday whereby we invite people to come and learn about XR. And we were able to launch that successfully in August 2021 at Ventures Park. And we had close to 40 plus people attending. So
Amazing.
imagine just having an idea.
For the first time, right?
I'm telling you, 40
Amazing.
people are coming up, right? And I think what excited people the most is they wanted to see a VR headset, right? Most of them have never seen it before. And that was more like a magnet for them to come.
Sure.
But for us, it's not just about attending, it's what can you create, right? So we made the policy that before you leave, you should create an experience, you should create an asset, you should create a model, right? So the goal for us is not just training, but empowerment and awareness, because the technology is still new across the continent, and most people don't know jack shit about what XR is.
Sure.
So for us is how can we now support the next generation of content creators?
Right. So there's something I personally see, right? In Africa, we have a lot of young people, or most Africans are basically consuming technology, right? And what we seek to do, which I'm really happy that we're really partnering in getting this message out there, right? Is that we want to create more, we want to have more creators, right? We want to have more XR, VR, AR creators. The next question I would want to probably ask is that what do you think is the next phase for this project?
So, like I said, it's not just a one-day event,
Yeah.
right? So we're now translating into a 10 weeks training,
Yeah.
10 weeks virtual training
Yeah.
program. So together with our partners, like you guys, Gracesoft, right, we want to empower at least 30 creators, not just in Nigeria, but also across Africa. And we have also understand that people have like a 9 to 5, they have their daily jobs.
Very true.
But they want to learn XR, right?
Yeah.
So we're now moving it towards the weekends, right? 3 hours maximum during Saturdays for them to learn. Right, so during 10 weeks, they'll be paired with mentors, experts from Microsoft, Nvidia, and the rest. For that 10 weeks, they'll build a project, right? They can do VR, they can do AR, they can do WebXR if they want to. And after the 10 weeks, we'll have a demo day, right, whereby they can win prizes and we want to see how we can get them internships.
Okay.
Right? So it's not just a short-term program, but a continuous learning experience.
All right. So I would ask you this question, right? Then I'll also answer it from my own angle, right? What do you think is the current barrier in terms of this talent acceleration? Because what we are trying to do, right? I can remember earlier this year at Gracesoft we had the XR bootcamp, XR Innovation Bootcamp and Hackathon, right? Where we had good number of people who attend, and it was really great, right? After this program, some people joined our internship program, and they're really building stuff right now. So what do you think is like the major challenge in talent acceleration in the XR space?
I feel it's two things actually, passion and adoption. Right?
Okay.
Passion in terms of are these creators willing to put in the time, the effort to learn the right way, and adoption in terms of are companies, not just in Nigeria but also across Africa, making out or setting aside resources to support these creators. Right? So imagine a top company outsourcing their AR project to India, to other parts of the world, when we can actually do it here in Nigeria. Right? So passion for the creators and adoption by companies and institutions.
Okay. So I think one of the, on my own end, right, I think one of the setback that people think is a setback, right, is access to tools,
True.
right? Because when you think about building in the XR space, you need certain tools, right? Certain alienwares that can help you maybe build systems, right? But you know, I can remember while I was having the conversation the other today, I said that you don't just need to be a creator, right? In terms of developing that AR project or VR project, you could also be like you could also, you know, begin to share the news, right? Talk about this space.
Sure.
This is how we drive adoption, right?
Yeah.
The final thing, right? The final thing is, I want you to just say what excites you about the XR space.
I feel it's the ability to be in places you cannot even imagine being at. Right? So my first experience with VR was I was at the Taj Mahal in India.
Okay.
So imagine me being in Abuja, but I'm virtually in India. Right? So that experience is just amazing. And sometimes when I just want to visit places virtually, I just pick up a VR headset and do that. Right? So the idea, that ability to be in an environment you can control is just amazing.
Great. So for me, right, I'll just say one of the things that excite me or gets me excited about the XR space is first the immersiveness and the retention, right? Because sometimes it's hard for me to remember certain things, but the ability to be immersed in the space, and that basically just drives attention. So yeah, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening, right? Thank you very much.